Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie and today we're doing a video that I'm not really sure why I'm putting myself up to this, but I'm doing it for you guys. We're going to be waking up at 5 a.m. every day this week to read. It's gonna be difficult because I am not usually one to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm usually a 6:30, 6:45-ish kind of gal, so this is quite early for me, but I really want to challenge myself and see if I can kind of get in more reading by waking up earlier before I have to work a full-time job. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. I'm only going to do 5 days because I need to have some sleep this week, at least for 2 of the days. And I'm starting this video on a Monday, so I'm going to have to do Saturday now that I think about it, which is my problem. Tomorrow's going to be the first day that I'm waking up at 5 a.m. I will see you guys then. Good morning, guys. It is currently 5:08. I woke up at 5 a.m. I have to be obviously quiet because my girlfriend is still sleeping, as she should be. But I honestly don't feel that bad. I honestly went to bed quite late last night, but I feel okay right now. You know, it's only the first day, so we'll see how it goes throughout the week. I was honestly kind of excited to wake up this morning and read because I felt like the world is quiet right now. It's like the perfect time to cozy up and just get some pages in. The book I'm currently reading right now is The Housemaid is Watching by Frida McFadden. This has been on my TBR for so long and I'm finally reading it this month, but I honestly really like it so far. I'm currently in the middle of a chapter, but I'm on page 150 and I've really enjoyed it so far. So despite what people have said, so far so good. It is like a little slow, but I'm enjoying it. So we're going to sit down, just like get cozy. I might go light a candle. That kind of sounds nice right now. The cats are meowing because they're like, why are you up right now? Let's start reading at 5 a.m. Now 6:45-ish. I need to start getting ready for my full-time job, so that's what I'm gonna do. But honestly, it was like very relaxing. I definitely like laid my head down and closed my eyes at one point because I was so tired, but overall it was like very relaxing, waking up early and no one else being up and just having time to read. I'm currently on page 226, chapter 45. I think I got like 70-ish pages in. I don't remember exactly what I started on. I got a good amount of pages in, so I'm happy. I was very like into the story, so that helped. But day 1 of waking up at 5 a.m. to read is complete. I'm going to go get ready for work and start my day. Had a great little morning to myself and I'm very happy about it. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2. I just wanted to take a second to thank today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. I obviously love making videos for you guys and filming about reading, but I also love the other side, which is the editing portion, thumbnail portion, all of that kind of thing. I've really been wanting to put more effort into editing my videos and coming up with creative ways to entertain you guys throughout them. I also love making thumbnails and putting the time into those, which is where Skillshare is absolutely perfect. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, and more. Skillshare can help you take your career, skills, hobbies, passions, or just side hustle to the next level. I've recently really been interested in focusing on how to use Canva more. I specifically use Canva to edit all of my thumbnails. I've always been self-taught on it, so leaning into Skillshare and watching classes on it has been so helpful in learning more of the in-depth things about what Canva has to offer. So the class I'm currently taking just goes through every single part of Canva you could think of and shows you all the different incredible things you can can do with this app. It also specifically dives into YouTube on Canva, which is so great for me. It has YouTube end screens that you can learn to make, YouTube intro videos, all the things that are very necessary in my life are on this specific class, which I've been absolutely loving. Skillshare has also announced some exciting improvements. They've created a new and improved class system, including smarter class categories, 3 new class topics, which are creative careers, creative inspiration, and AI and innovation, and the ability to find classes by software and material. Some of the other classes I've been very interested in on Skillshare are anything to do with YouTube. There's so many classes about how to dive into YouTube, the filming, editing process of it. So I've just been really wanting to learn more about that and get more into creative editing processes. There's also so many other fun topics. You guys know how much I love crafting. I love doing anything crafty DIY, and there's classes about jewelry making on there, which I've been super interested in, as well as hair bows, things like that. You guys know how much I love my hair bows, but there's so many different classes to learn with whatever interests you. But I've been absolutely loving Skillshare's classes. I think you guys would also love it as well. So the first 500 people to click the link in my description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, which I know you guys will love so much. So make sure you guys go click the link and enjoy Skillshare for a 1-month free trial. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into reading at 5 a.m. Good morning, guys. It's day 2 of waking up at 5 a.m. I'm like starting to second guess myself here. I didn't go to bed till like 11:30 last night, so I'm very tired today. So tired. It's gonna be a rough one this morning. I read quite a bit yesterday morning, and then that continued into the daytime. So I'm now currently on page 289, part 3 of The Housemaid is Watching. I really want to finish this book this morning, so that's what we're gonna try to do. I'm honestly pretty into this book, despite what people said, like saying it was not that good. I honestly enjoyed it, and it's been really quick for me. I don't hate it at all, which I'm happy about, because I was kind of dreading reading this book because I've heard like not the best things about it, and it's not like the best book I've ever read, but I'm really into it right now, and something crazy just happened going into part 3. I really am like intrigued and need to finish this book this morning. We're gonna like set the ambiance. I think I'm gonna turn on some like ambiance music this morning, and we're gonna get to reading. Let's get into it. Hopefully we can finish this book this morning, and then we'll hop into the next one. I feel like this lighting looks like I'm in a horror movie. It's 6:50. I actually finished the book at like 6:20, and I didn't read the epilogue. I set an alarm so I didn't oversleep, but I definitely fell back asleep on this chair. I was so tired, and I'm still so tired. I just woke up and finished the epilogue, and I'm glad I did because it gave insight into like everything and kind of wrapped it all up. I finally finished The Housemaid is Watching, which I'm so happy about. So finally got that checked off the list. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as people like made it out to be, in my opinion. It like held my attention the whole time. Definitely like wasn't the craziest ending. Like I kind of saw some of it coming. I still thought it was good. I mean, definitely not as good as the other books. So I think I would give it a 3, honestly. It wasn't that bad in my opinion, and it was a really quick read. That's that. I need to go get ready for work. I'm so beyond tired. You don't even know, but we gotta do what you gotta do. I will see you guys tomorrow once I have a new book started. I'll probably start it today during the day, so I'll let you guys know what I end up starting tomorrow morning when I see you again at 5 a.m. Good morning, guys. It's day 3, waking up at 5 a.m. to read. It's currently 5:08. I'm not as tired as yesterday. I'm definitely still tired, but I feel like I'm not as tired as yesterday. But I obviously finished The Housemaid is Watching yesterday, and so I ended up starting a new book yesterday afternoon. I'm honestly not that far into it, but the next book that we're reading is The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I'm reading this one for my in-person book club. I'm actually hosting this month, so I need to get through this book because it's literally next week. I'm on chapter 4, page 27 right now, so barely into it. I've really been into a thriller mood, so I'm excited we're going into another thriller. This book is about Lenora Hope and Kit. So Lenora Hope, she's an older woman, and basically back in the day, people think she murdered her entire family. She was never convicted of it. There wasn't enough proof. So she's now an She's now older and she needs like in-home care, and so that's where Kit comes in. Kit is a caregiver. She was assigned basically to take care of Lenora because her old caregiver kind of left abruptly. Right now I'm literally only to the part where Kit is going to Lenora Hope's home. It's not like a home, it's a mansion. She's very wealthy, but she's basically going to her home to meet her and start caregiving to her. Eventually Lenora basically wants to tell all to Kit, and the only way she could communicate is through a typewriter. So she's basically writing this story about her entire life. She quickly finds out there's way more to the story than people think. Very excited to dive more into this book. Let's sit down and start reading The Only One Left. Guys, a really bad thing just happened. I went to light one of my candles and I used a match to light it, and the fire alarm just went off in our house. And I feel so bad because I obviously woke Jensen up. So that just happened. She's hopefully going back to sleep, but I feel so bad because it was so loud and I just woke all the animals and Jensen up. So we had a little minor setback, but now I'm going to sit down and read. That definitely woke me up because I was frantic about the alarm going off at 5 a.m. So that's my bad. Oopsie. Day 4 of waking up at 5 a.m. I feel pretty good this morning. I definitely feel very tired. I've been going to bed so late every single night, and I don't know why I'm doing that to myself because I know I have to wake up early, but that's a me problem. Honestly, yesterday was probably like the worst day as far as how tired I was. Probably read 2 chapters and then fell asleep on the bed. That's where we're at. And I had so much going on yesterday. I barely had any time to read it all after the morning time, so we did not get much in. I'm only on page 52 of The Only One Left by Riley Sager, chapter 6. It's definitely very interesting so far. Kit has now met everyone that she's working with, and there's a very interesting dynamic about all of them and kind of like an eeriness, but nothing like crazy has happened yet. We'll see what happens with the other people she's working with. Definitely getting some weird vibes about some of them. They all have to wear like these old uniforms, which she doesn't love, but again, nothing crazy so far. We're gonna dive more into it this morning, see what's going on with this house and these people. We'll see how far we can get this morning. I feel more awake, thankfully, but once I start reading at 5 a.m. puts me into a sleepy mood. We'll see what happens. Let's do it. Also, I'm matching my book today. Okay, here we go. It's the final day of waking up at 5 a.m. It's currently 5:03 a.m. on a Saturday. Little old me decided to start this video Monday night, and so I missed Monday doing it, so now I'm filming the final day on Saturday. So that's the dedication I have to this video right now. I'm in the middle of a chapter right now. I'm on page 106 in The Only One Left right now. Honestly, this challenge has been super hard. It's nice to have that time in the morning to read, but at the same time I get so tired that I think every single day I've either fallen asleep during this time or at least like laid my head down and closed my eyes for a bit because I've been so tired. But honestly, I think it's just because I go to bed super late. I've been going to bed so late this week for some weird reason. So I think if I actually got the proper amount of sleep every night, it would be nice. That's just my own fault. So I'm the only one to blame. So I haven't been able to really like focus in and read every single morning and get a ton of pages in because my brain like hasn't woken up yet and processed what we're doing. It's been nice trying this out, but today's the last day of waking up at 5 a.m. So we're going to try to get as many pages in as we can this morning. Let's cozy up for one last day at 5 a.m. and get to reading. update on the story. Kit has spent her first night at Lenora Hope's home, and she's just been getting very weird vibes happening. She was awake last night and thought someone was in her room. So just some weird things going on. And then Kit's helping Lenora type out her story, basically. I'm just like itching to see the story because I'm like 100 pages in. Nothing crazy's happened yet. I'm just really wanting something to happen. There's been like weird little instances, but nothing significant to the fact like I know what's happening with the story yet. I'm really intrigued to see what craziness goes down because I heard such great things about this book. That's where we're at. That's what time I went to bed last night. 1 a.m. I got 4 hours of sleep. Can you tell? I'm delusional. Let's get back to reading. I wanted to just wrap up the end of this video. I have completed my 5 days of waking up at 5 a.m. every day to read. Honestly, it was a hard journey. Can't say I'll be doing that on the regular. I did end up finishing the only one left today, so I just wanted to give you my final thoughts on it. No spoilers, but it did have a crazy ending to it. I really enjoyed this book. I think I would give it a 4 out of 5. Definitely one of my favorite Riley Sager books I've read, so that's a plus. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching me suffer through this. We made it through. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one.